Okay, guys, I just wanted to go on with this 5G thing and see where we end up. I want to show you the last page first. It was put in by Cyrus A. Parser, the AI organisation, in Pro Se. Cyrus A. Parser. And what was on the other side of the gold Trump coin that came out? Was that someone named Cyrus? Okay, up to page 7. Defendants are in violation of one or all 30 counts and more than 42 penal codes of national and international biometric privacy laws, committing treason, creating nefarious technologies, complicity to the prevention and reaction to genocide, Article 1, 2, 3, 4, and by not reporting Cyrus A. Parser's warnings and guilty negligence and harm by transferring weaponized AI biotechnologies to China and indirectly to Iran by transferring $150 billion in cash that belonged to the Iranian people to Iran's government and clerics who purchased from China AI, drone, biotechs, robotics and facial recognition technologies that weaponise the Iranian government's surveillance and AI technologies against the Iranian people, the Middle East, American servicemen, harming them all and endangering all Iranians inside of Iran, thus laying the groundwork for Iran to join China on the One Belt, One Road 5G systems connecting Africa, the Middle East and Europe with Huawei and the multiple of other Chinese and Western tech companies involved globally, while creating the foundation to form nation-state conflicts with advanced AI biotechnologies, endangering all the world's people living today in numerous ways as assessed by Cyrus's findings. And if you don't remember, Trump just banned Huawei, or Huey, or whatever you want to call it. So defendants Obama, Pelosi, Schumer, Schiff, Clinton, Anderson Cooper, Soros, Biden's, CNN and many others created conflicts and impeachment hunts against the Trump administration and US presidency over small matters while obstructing and overlooking the safety of the world's citizens with nefarious dangers stemming from China and Western big tech, including the coronavirus, thus missing and wasting crucial time and energy needed by the good men and women in the CIA and FBI to assess emerging technologies that they missed and did not understand in time, hiring and giving funding to historically incompetent think tanks, institutes and policy analysts in Washington, D.C., Santa Monica and New York that are not altruistic, are selfish, don't care about the world's people, nor have the intelligence and wisdom to understand the big picture, to properly inform and explain to President Trump, Congress, and all the world's leaders of the dangers of artificial intelligence that these PhDs, tech tycoons, and all scientists are missing or contributing to, due to their shortcomings, lack of skills and capacity to comprehend very sophisticated emerging AI dangers and scenarios to all the world's people alive. Giving advisory or media platforms to famous wealthy PhD types or usual so-called experts that have ruined the world and created conflicts for generations, hurting the world's people and its culture, rather than choosing wise and good people to advise on national security risks to all the world's citizens. Guilty of negligence. We are coming to the age of AI, 5G, quantum, robotics and many sophisticated risks, and cannot have AI regulators and departments who are incompetent, unwise and incapable people with PhD titles who don't have the fortitude, care and will to safeguard the world's citizens and all families from nefarious misuse of AI that can hurt all human beings and their families around the globe in such a sophisticated and fast manner that is imperceptible to human beings on the 5G networks and emerging AI biotechnologies, endangering and threatening all of the world's citizens and humanity by misusing and weaponizing artificial intelligence, quantum computing, robotics, 5G, 6G, machines, smartphones, smart homes, smart cities, Internet of Things, holograms, mixed reality, nanotechnology, cloning, genetic editing, cybernetics, bioengineering, and the creation of a digital AI brain linked to Google search engine with the use and extraction of humanity's biometrics data, digital biometric codes, including facial, voice, health, organ, neural, network, and body recognition technology, thus controlling humanity's thoughts, actions, biology, biometrics, brain neural pathways, the human body's neural networks that reprograms all human beings through social engineering, and biodigital social programming, which I've been talking about for a long time, without their consent, knowledge, understanding, or free will, extracting humanity's digital footprints in breach of the Nuremberg laws, FTC Act 15 USC 41 to 58, and engaging in irresponsible and unsafe research and development of artificial general intelligence or artificial superintelligence that could enslave or kill off humanity, or give the power to the defendants to enslave humanity in numerous ways on the 5G and other developing networks. 2. Negligence and complicity in persecution and genocide of millions in China, per Articles 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the Genocide Convention and 18 USCA 1091. 1091. Genocide not limited to democracy activists, Falun Dafa practitioners, Christians, Uyghurs, Tibetans, journalists, judges, lawyers, and academics inside of China. Transferring and providing to China, China's government and its companies, knowledge, data, capabilities, and technologies to weaponize artificial intelligence, quantum computing, machines, robotics, 5G, biometric, cybernetics, bioengineering, Internet of Things, computer vision, and human tracking technology, and technology that can give China access to artificial general intelligence or artificial superintelligence that endangers the world and all of humanity, including AI weaponry for assassination, in violation of breach of Arms Control and Disarmament Act 22 USC 2551 and Foreign Assistance Act of 1961, as amended 22 USC 2151, 22 US. Code 2752, Coordination with Foreign Policy. 22 US Code 2753, Eligibility for Defence Services or Defence Articles. 22 US Code 2754, Purposes for which military sales or leases by the United States are authorised. Report to Congress, Arms Control and Disarmament Act of 1961. And 22 USC 2551, Atomic Energy Act of 1954. 42 USC 2011 to 2021, 2022 to 2281. 2296A, 2297H-13, 18 US Code of Chapter 115, Treason, Sedition, and Subversive Activities, 2381. Treason, 2382, Misprision of Treason, 2383, Rebellion or Insurrection, 2384, Seditious Conspiracy, 2385, Advocating Overthrow of Government, 2386, Registration of Certain Organisation. Providing to China and Chinese companies AI, health data and biometric technology used for surveillance, tracking, hunting, quarantine, capture, arrest, torture, concentration camps, organ harvesting and organ trafficking that contributed to the death of Chinese citizens, including the same ones again listed, the practitioners and Christians, Tibetans, all them, providing to China's government, their corporations and nefarious entities, facial recognition, voice recognition, body detection, skeleton detection, vital organ recognition, emotion detection, skin and health biometric and other AI technology that led to persecution, torture, organ harvesting, death and cremation of human beings in China, not limited to the same people again. Endangering the world by weaponizing China's AI capabilities that is to be laid on the BRI One Belt, One Road linking Asia, Middle East, Africa and Europe, endangering all of humanity. Same violations of facts number 1, 2 and 3. Misrepresenting to the world and deceiving the US on Google's activities in China and their technology transfers that contributed to China's quantum AI advancements, surveillance, abuse, torture, concentration camps and murder of its own citizens. Same violations of facts number 1, 2 and 3. Providing health, biometric, financial and social network data of Americans and the world's citizenry that is in the hands of the Chinese government, endangering the world and all its people on the 5G network. Creating an interconnected platform between Facebook, Google, Alphabet, all entities under Neuralink and DeepMind that allows for a digital brain to connect to the internet. All digital and biodigital networks, human bodies, machines, robotics, Internet of Things, augmented reality, virtual reality, mixed reality, holograms and other technologies that can be used for surveillance to track, manipulate, control, social engineer, re-engineer, reprogram, brainwash, hunt, quarantine, threaten, arrest, commit cultural genocide, and kill human beings by machines. Biodigital AI, digital AI, and robotics connected to the 5G, 6G, and other networks and corporate command centres. Creating platforms that is on the verge of developing artificial general intelligence and the subsequent super intelligence that will be beyond the control of human beings working at Neuralink, Alphabet, DeepMind, Google, Facebook or governments. I'd get behind this bloke. I'd see if you can get in a class action on this, and I would get behind this bloke, guys. In violation of Article 1, 2, 3 and 4 of the Genocide Convention for weaponizing China's artificial intelligence, facial, voice and other biometric technology that were used on Chinese citizens, not to exclude genetic experimentation of human beings, look at my last video, in Chinese concentration camps, including hybrid human experiments within the concentration camps. I'm serious, guys. If you can, contact this man and see if we can open a class action lawsuit worldwide against these people. Continuing on, introducing, planning, promoting and engaging in physical and cultural genocide to humanity by replacing their neural network operating systems with artificial intelligence and machines, merging humans with machines with the interconnection of the internet, internal tech experimentations of defendants, and consumer products promoted, provided, and transferred by the defendants to the public directly and indirectly. Think about that one for a minute. Whoa. Reprogramming and social engineering humanity's thoughts and brain chemistry via AI algorithms in the internet, social media, apps, smartphones, Internet of Things, computers, wearable devices, implanted technology, virtual reality, augmented reality, mixed reality, holograms, and alternate reality, not informing and explaining to humanity that their brain chemistry is altered by replicating software as they engage with the defendant's products and services, nor that their thoughts and actions can be manipulated and controlled by smartphones, apps, and Internet of Things in connection with the network platforms, technologies, and initiatives Google, Alphabet, Facebook, Neuralink, DeepMind, and Tesla are providing and introducing to the public, in turn giving these tech giants complete control and influence over Americans and humanity worldwide. Weaponizing AI by utilizing humanity's biometric and social media data, and misusing the technology by controlling the human race and its thoughts through social engineering and biodigital social programming by using people's biometric systems through Google and Facebook's ecosystems, coding, algorithm unfairness, with the use of social media data, their emotions, weaponization of the internet, smartphones, Internet of Things, and computers, thus controlling human thoughts and humanity at a global scale against their free will and knowledge, not informing the public that their dependency on smartphones is due to frequencies and artificial intelligence software emitting from the AI systems and devices that is connecting to the neural networks of humans, creating a symbiotic process, making them a cyborg, dependent, reliant, controlled, and programmed by the products and services provided by Google, Facebook, Alphabet, DeepMind, Tesla, and Neuralink, in essence putting the entire human race in a state of pet and owner relationships via their biometrics, biology, and digital selves neural network operating systems, the owner being the artificial narrow intelligence. Other AI forms provided by the defendants' companies, organisations, and personal initiatives within their companies, and machine software operating inside the biometric systems of human beings. Are they talking about nanotechnology at all? Inside their companies and machine software operating inside the biometric systems of human beings. Okay, think about that one for a minute. Whoa. I'm glad I decided to read this because this is quite eye-opening on its own. Even if it were fake. Negligence in algorithm fairness that allows hate speech, misinformation, and slander to cast doubt on Google search engines against people's efforts to notify and inform the world's people that millions have been subject to organ trafficking, organ harvesting, concentration camps, torture, and abuse, that the risks of artificial intelligence is multifaceted and enormous. Writing code and creating algorithms that has been and is currently engaging in cultural genocide, including introduction of cybernetics, robotics, and creating an ecosystem that allows for bestiality to exist and be forefront on Google search engines, affecting societies and the youth's biometric system after viewing the videos and articles via their smartphones and computers, influencing their thoughts through their biometric systems, paving the next generation to degenerate and accept this type of behaviour with the introduction and experimentation of bioengineering and cybernetics. Oh my goodness. Okay, who's in? Class action lawsuit, all of us. Research and development conducted by Alphabet, Facebook, Google, DeepMind, Neuralink, and other ventures in Silicon Valley have created algorithms and coding that supports, promotes, and achieves brainwashing of humanity through social engineering and bio-digital social programming. And I have tried to tell people this before. We have been socially engineered at least since after the Second World War, if not before that. At least 100, maybe longer. Goodness gracious me. Oh my, even I'm surprised by this. And I know a lot of this, but I am, wow. If you haven't seen my previous video, please go and watch my previous video because that will make sense when you've seen this. Okay. And achieves brainwashing of humanity through social engineering and biodigital social programming that endangers the human race in its entirety via the interconnection of their platforms, social media and technology distributed in physical and digital format to society. Writing code and having algorithms that influence liberals and conservatives to exponentially increase their hate for each other via their biometric systems and emotions while attached to smartphones, Internet of Things, apps, digital media, Google, Facebook, and other interconnected platforms, causing harm to the nation and the world, and endangering humanity at a geopolitical level, with nation-state leaders undergoing social engineering and biodigital social programming and control by their platforms to ignore human rights atrocities in China and around the world, stemming from the defendants' algorithm misuse and AI technologies, implicating world leaders and their citizens to be charged under Article 2, 3 and 4 of the Genocide Conventions. That includes Canadian Prime Minister, the majority of European leaders, and the leadership at the United Nations, the media, press, their reporters, and others who have and are still censoring awareness for human rights violations in China or working against it. Writing code and algorithms that controls reporters, media, and the press's thoughts and actions beyond the normal manipulation they receive from special interest groups, producers, or friends who may manipulate them, other reporters, and their covered content, thus weaponizing the media for Google's development against the media's free will and knowledge. Negligence on Google and Facebook's algorithm unfairness caused liberals and conservatives to conflict and fight each other beyond the reasonable norm, affecting their thoughts and emotions via their biometric systems being controlled and enhanced by artificial narrow intelligence systems inside the smartphones and the apps partially formed by bias and hateful content that created division and undue hate among Americans and people of the world. I knew it. It's all been socially engineered. More so since we've had computers and smartphones, which are actually, I call them stupid phones or dumb phones, because that's what they are. I'm sorry, but this is working me up a little bit. Oh, okay. Let's calm down and get back to it. But it's enough to make you angry. It's doing it to me. But no, stay calm. Let's go at this with logic. And I reckon hit 'em where it hurts, guys. Division caused by misuse and negligence of algorithms in Facebook and Google hindered and delayed the US administration's efforts to pressure China in time to save more people from concentration camps, death and cremation, in addition to national security concerns that impacts Americans and the world's citizenry. This is not limited to the Trump administration, rather it affected the Obama and Bush administrations as well. Google hurt America and China for 2 decades at a geopolitical level. Google is guilty of Article 2, 3 and 4 of the Genocide Convention in addition to complicity. Masking posts and articles by the AI organization meant to bring awareness to human rights atrocities in China on Facebook's platform, masking content created by Cyrus A. Parser meant to save people from dangers pertaining to human rights violations interlinked with artificial intelligence. Banning the book AI, Trump, China and the Weaponization of Robotics with 5G for advertisement and masking posts of people working on behalf of the AI organization Masking Posts of Artificial Intelligence Dangers to Humanity book on Facebook's platforms, and masking other posts from the AI organisation written by Cyrus A. Parser. These posts related to China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Iran, big tech, Google, 5G, robotics, drones, and biometrics, threats to an enslavement of humanity. Releasing the masks recently after coming under pressure and scrutiny, hiring Chinese who committed espionage and attacked American companies, including the AI organisation and Cyrus A. Parser, as well as his associates and victims of persecution. And, okay, if you remember, Trump signed into law control of 5G. Trump also, as I said, banned Huawei. So, I believe maybe this was written before Trump had done that. But look, regardless of what's going on, I would jump on this. Okay, I'll read this last little bit and then that'll be it for tonight. I'll leave it, and if you would like me to keep reading, I will come back and read more. Writing code and sustaining algorithms that propagate an extreme amount of pornography, violent pornography, and insinuation of rape and prostitution that degenerates females, young girls, altering humanity's thoughts and family-based concepts of traditional health-based ethics via their biometric systems, hence contributing to rape, sex and human trafficking and broken families. And I don't know if you've watched any of my previous videos, but I have pretty much been talking about social engineering the whole time. And no one's immune. We are all being socially engineered. We have all been socially engineered. Okay, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe if you want to hear more. Okay? I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you very much. And you leave lovely comments. I really do appreciate them, even if I can't get back to them. I really do apologise for that. It's just I'm starting to get so many, I just can't keep up with them. I'm so sorry, guys. But I do try and read them all. I appreciate every single one of you. And I think together we are going to beat this, all of it. We need to stick together right now. Left, right, it doesn't matter. We all need to get on board. Okay, guys. Keep yourself safe. Stay calm. It's the only way, and we can think clearly when we're calm. Even though I just got upset by reading this. It is enough to make you angry, but look, try and let your logic kick in. Discernment, use logic. And I'll talk to you soon. Have a good one, guys. Bye.